Alright, hello everyone, welcome to LFG Season 52 Primetime. Today we have Fayetteville versus San Antonio, the 7th versus the 5th seed. I am your color commentator for Life Shashi, alongside Gio today.
What's up?
He will
What's up?
be doing the play-by-play. I will be doing, yeah, that basically. I'll be doing color commentating, and we are just waiting for it to be started off.
Both teams have their eighth player. Should be starting soon. With Graf at quarterback for San Antonio today. Oh, they peak clock again. Oh, starts the game off here. Going towards his left side. Graf looking for the deep immediately. Looks like it's going to be overthrown and incomplete.
A great quick hike to catch Fayetteville off guard, but didn't execute as well as they were expecting to. So let's see what Graf has for the rest of the game.
Blocked by his O-line here. Takes to LOS quickly to get a 30-yard gain.
A 30-yard gain. Wow, nice one. 13-yard gain.
13.
Great conservative play after taking the deep shot. It gives them a chance to go for it on fourth down in case of any mishap on this play. Let's see what happens.
Might have the midfold open. He does throw it. Catches for and kneels. Sorry, for a 28-yard gain.
You know, a nice mid forward, middle linebacker play pushed up just a little too far. Good little tight pocket of a throw. Nice drag from the other streak there. Had his receiver wide
So we now
open.
see the middle linebacker playing a little bit towards him midfold, and he throws it to the back end zone, but it is incomplete.
Great find there. Great idea. Just a bit overthrown. The receiver was back there in the end zone waiting for anything. Nothing happened.
He nearly gets sacked towards the LOS or tight end, sorry, 10-yard gain.
Another conservative play on second down. He's just taking his time on second down while taking his deep shots on first down and third down.
He's almost a mid split here. Goes to the right corner, swatted by the deep, which forces a 4th and 5.
A great swat by the defender. There was a minimal burn there. I think he had it to tight end, but I didn't see it that well. But he might have had a first down there if he would have thrown that instead.
Towards his left side here, pressured. Goes to right fold, sorry, and he is tackled down at the 14-yard line for a 16-yard gain.
Amazing separation by the receiver in the back end zone. Had the deep there, stumbling.
Goes to the back end zone, and it is incomplete.
Wide open, honestly, missed of a throw. Maybe the receiver had some miscommunication there.
Blocked by the tight end to give him the lane, and the receiver just cuts out
Some more
too far.
miscommunication. Is just a one-game quarterback, so I'm sure we'll see a lot of that tonight. But hopefully they can get it together so far, or get it together throughout the game.
That's the one game quarterback Graf subbing in for Red Panda as he throws it back end zone. That was swatted.
It's gonna force a 13-yard field goal.
Is blocked by Fayetteville. And
I don't
now they
think
are at the 20-yard line.
any of the blockers were awake on that play. And Fayetteville just has a receiver down the field. So
Oh,
he gets teleported back
now they have
magically.
8.
And
Goes his LOS for the first pass, and it is an 8-yard gain.
a great way to start off the game. Take it slow. Don't push too far down the field.
Going back. Goes to midfold. 31-yard gain.
Great
I think he
find
might have an
there
ad.
on second down.
He's the mid split. No, he doesn't. Has a tight end open. Does he throw it? No, he doesn't. Throws the midfold again. And it is a touchdown by Fayetteville.
Amazing separation by the right fold and the right streak and lecture me Q. Um, Honestly, the MOB doesn't know what to guard. The deep's trying to play on the fold, but he needs to get on the streak. The short's just somewhere else.
Some great separation by Fayetteville here. We can see it's going to be up to the free safety in the middle linebacker on where they're going to guard, where the defense looks like. Fayetteville gets the first points up the board. See what Graf can do on his second drive. Blocking it here for some reason. I think Fayetteville is missing a player. Drive recap from, be sure this is, well, Graf on his first drive went 4 for 10 with a 63.33 passer rating. See if he can do better this drive. He can put up points on the board.
Now, under this new rule, I'm pretty sure they have to use a timeout, but I don't think they did. And it looks like their player is back. Fayetteville wise. And this is the last reminder to submit some channel points for the predictions. And it is San Antonio and Graph Dog versus
Gives a
Fayetteville
head
and
up.
Evercore.
Heads up. And he throws the left fold here. Goes out of bounds for a 24-yard gain.
A nice separation. I would say he could have pre-fired that just a bit earlier, but a little bit later, but it was still open by the time he got there.
And is sacked by the DE. Probably going to be one of the rare sacks that you see here where Graf just runs into him. The blocker didn't hold him long enough as he hikes the ball. Goes to the right fold, who's kind of streaking. And more. Fumbles the ball and it Fayetteville has it.
Honestly, a great throw. I think the short early just a tad bit, and great discipline by the defense to wait for more defenders to get there before attempting a tackle, which results in a fumble and a turnover. Great job by the Fayetteville defense.
By NV Core. NV Core here. Doing some good scrambling. Has the midfield open again. Throws that for the third time for a 38-yard gain.
You know, lecture me with the slant under GMB Janky. Great combination there. Open almost every time. The free safety needs to figure out what's covered.
NV Core just threw it away. That is only his second incompletion. Sorry, that is his first incompletion. He takes the mid split. Nope. It was the comeback. It's two defenders missing the tackle. He gets tackled for the first down. 19-yard gain.
I'm sure that was drawn up and not just chemistry, but a great call out there. Wide open and a great throw.
Dives for the first down to get them to the 1-yard line.
It's going to reset the
And
downs. And they have 4 to go. From the 1 yard
the
line, they're going to be double blocking. This is Gunther in the middle. Possibly a play to him. Let's see.
a lob pass, and it is a touchdown. NV Core is now 7 for 8.
Throws it to Lecture Me again for his second touchdown of the game. Along with Envy Core's second touchdown pass of the game.
Pretty sure half of NV Core's passes have gone to Lecture Me, which he has played the mid-fold area, which usually is open because the San Antonio team, especially the middle linebacker, doesn't tend to play on the mid-fold, which gives Lecture a lot of catches, and we'll probably continue to see that if they don't fix this issue.
Now Graf gets the ball back looking to make his first points on the board. Once again, he's just a one-game quarterback filling in for Red Pentagon.
It was that same fold that fumbled the ball, but this time he gets immediately tackled.
A great catch by Stench. Another great pass by Graf Dog. Potentially some chemistry there. They've honestly been throwing it to him, or he's honestly been throwing it to him for a little bit tonight.
As first quarter comes to an end, Fayetteville leading 13-0. Next ball going towards his right side. Throws the left fold and is overthrown.
A great find, just a bit overshot. Maybe a little bit on the receiver. Maybe he could have caught that. I think it was just a bit out of his reach. Honestly, had the check down, could have thrown that for some easy yards, but let's see.
Going up now. Goes to the back end zone and it is a little overthrown again. Incomplete pass.
Just trying to throw those tight window passes. Honestly, shouldn't be going for that on second down, but hopefully they can strike here.
Is the midfield open? Maybe. And that makes the back end zone open, but it's over again. That was an open receiver downfield. Instead, it's incomplete.
3 possible overthrows. This one looks like a good punt, honestly. And, oh, it just rolled it a bit too far.
Got to
But
touch back.
3 back-to-back-to-back overthrows. Graf needs to go back to being a little bit conservative and hopefully not fumble.
Speaking of conservative, NV Core does not go that way, and he overthrows it. And incomplete.
The intended receiver downfield was Janky, who I'm pretty sure has a couple postseason successes with in the LFG.
NV Core there, throwing an out flat pass. 3rd and 4. Going to go up, going back here. Might have the midfold open. He does have the midfold open. He does throw it. And Lecture gets his, 5th catch of the game already? A 39-yard gain.
And just to recap on Janky, he has 3 rings just in this era, which is in like 14 seasons or so.
PE making a good play here to get nearly a first down, as it is 2nd and 2.
And FFO RSPN with the follow.
Right. Goes to the back end zone and is swatted by San Antonio. Good defense there.
They said get some more energy. Great defense, swatted the ball down. No attempt of a touchdown there.
Goes to the check down as he jumps. 6-yard gain to get the first down.
A wide open man split through the defense. Nobody was even near him. Gives them a first down. Resets the downs from the 11-yard line.
Going to take the mid split. Goes back. Has the LOS open again for a 10-yard gain. Goes a lob, sorry, and it is a 1-yard touchdown for Gunther, as they now
Think
have a 3-touchdown lead against San Antonio. Sorry. At the screen here, a quick hike, and the 2-point conversion is good
so.
to
Gunther
Gunther
gets
again.
the touchdown and 2-point conversion after the missed PAT by, I think it was Janky, I believe.
Touchback here by San Antonio. Let's see what Graf can do after 0 score in like 3 drives. Throw to his LOS again. He kneels it for an 11-yard gain.
A nice conservative play. Like I said earlier, if Graf wants to stay in this game, he's going to have to keep doing that.
Nearly intercepted there if the DB could have reacted in time. Instead, it is an incomplete pass. Receiver downfield kind of lagging. Forced to new play it. Makes the ball. Going back. I have the midfield open. As no one is on it, he will throw it as the midfield continues to streak. It is caught for a touchdown. And San Antonio gets their first points up on the board. Finally, we see some action here from Graf.
Domestic on the touchdown grab. Honestly, the defenders got there, but they were just a little bit late. A little too much separation, and it results in a touchdown.
As the PAT is good to cut down the lead to 14. Oh, the returner misses the kickoff and forced to knee it for a touchback. Let's see how NV corresponds to Graf's first points of the game. NV just standing there, and he is sacked. The second sack of this game. Each team has one of their own. Going to his tight end's way. Can run it, but he throws it to his LOS, who gets the first down after being hit sticked.
A great play there by Core. I'm sure he told his LOS to streak up there. I'm pretty sure he uses that play with a lot of times. So, and there he is again.
Throwing it to the same LOS as he nearly gets a first down. Going back here, has the LOS open, but he throws the left fold instead, and he gets the 35-yard gain, getting into the red zone here.
A great drag by the streak and Janky, and a peak on a great streak up. Envy Core with a great pass.
And the fold is getting jammed up here on the left side. Throws it for the touchdown, and it is over.
At the start of that play, I saw that, and it honestly looked like he was getting baited, and it was. So Core decided to throw it a little bit high. If it was any lower, it might have been intercepted.
Good swat here by the deep right. Make sure that no chance of a touchdown was possible on that play, as it forces a third down. And Core throws it to the back end zone, and it is caught for a touchdown. And he is back to a 3-possession lead. Immediately responds to Graf's first points of the game, as we get a new receiver catching the touchdown this time.
Janky gets his long-awaited touchdown pass. After the last play was also intended to him. That time they scored to extend the lead up by 21-7, or 21, and the score is 28-7. Graf Dog needs to strike back.
Forced to return the football as he gets a 4-yard loss on this kickoff return. Graf rolling towards his left side as the midfold open. No, the streak is open, but oh, what a mag by the receiver. he gets a 64-yard gain. I think that might be the longest play of the game. Oh no, barely short from the 69-yard play that he had on the touchdown play earlier.
And I think I crashed. No, I'm here.
Graf goes to LOS quickly as time is winding down. 15 seconds left here in the second quarter. First half, shall I say. Goes to the left corner. It is caught for a touchdown. Great reel by the wide receiver Clutchy as he gets the lead down to a 2-possession lead.
Amazing throw by Graf. The defenders were playing just a little too short as the PAT is blocked. But amazing not defense. My bad. Amazing offense. Had the receiver short to drag and had the receiver in the back of the end zone.
NV Core here probably have a time for play. One more play,
And
most likely a
they're in
toss.
Hail Mary formation.
Have to wait for
Might be able
number
to call it to
44.
his side. Nope. Throws it up the
He does
middle.
not wait for number 44. Is caught for a touchdown as well. No pressure coming in from San Antonio. Just sent all their
Janky.
DBs back.
Janky gets his second touchdown of the game. And a look at the other game. They're currently throwing the Hail Mary right now for the half. And it's going to get caught for a 65-yard gain, but no touchdown. And a score update on that game is coming soon. As the PAT is good. 35 to
He
13.
is good.
And the other game is, let me double check. It is Wilmington versus Seattle. And Wilmington has 27 points, with Seattle only having 13 at the half.
First half recap we got here. Both QBs, 0 interceptions thrown, but NV Core outperforms Graf with 6 touchdowns thrown to Graf's 2, 391 yards thrown to Graf's 285. We'll see if Graf can step it up in the second half, although NV Core's defense is playing really well.
Honestly, San Antonio, the deep core needs to step up just a bit more. The MLB needs to figure it out. And the DEs are giving core just a bit too much time. And core is just taking advantage of all of that. And
Right,
we are back after the half.
going towards left side here. If the midfield can come back, he has it open, but no, he throws the right streak, and it is incomplete. Thought he would catch that definitely, but
And Wilmington fumbles on the kickoff, and it's recovered by Seattle. Wow.
it's a
They're
misclick,
also
but he
back from
rolls
the half.
back. Takes the LOS here, tackled quickly for a 10-yard gain though.
Nice separation. The MLB still trying to get settled in to the San Antonio defense. That is Graf Dog, if I'm not mistaken. The one-game quarterback.
It was the same LOS, but this time he gets the first down. Good quick tackle by the MLB, however, to MLB blitzing here. 3-man rush. Something's going to be open if you have that much time on a 3-man rush, and it is 41-yard gain from the left fold as they are near the red zone. NV Core going left. Has the tight end open. Will he throw it? He will not, as he throws the comeback that was nearly picked off, and the comeback gets a 10-yard gain. NV Core taking the mid split. Nope. He rolls back, throws back end zone, and is barely overthrown.
That was definitely a weird pass there. It looked pretty good, but maybe it was a little bit hard of a catch for the receiver.
Rolling right here. He throws the LOS and gets the first down again. No, and they finally make a tackle.
Nice job throwing the short pass to get a first down. Puts them on the 5-yard line.
Throws and it is intercepted by the DB. Mosses him there.
I think Stench with the interception. I think he saw Gunther in motion and just knew it was already going to him. As I've told Gio just before the game, be ready to be saying Gunther's name. And that time it was intercepted on him.
Gunther is a target a lot of the time here by Envy Core. And he was a target there, which resulted into his first interception of the game. You're seeing like 4 receivers on the left side here, or they just can't decide on who wants to O-line. Well, it looks like their O-line is AFK and throws the right streak. Gets the 48-yard gain for the first down.
And they're challenging double block. And they're just going to accept it. They couldn't have done much there, though. The offensive lineman was AFK. Tight end had to step up, and I don't even know. But let's see if the O-line wakes up here.
All
So
right,
it is now
so
1st and 20. 5 yards back from the last play. Scratches the first
line
down.
stays as AFK as they only have 5 receivers on the field. Throws a tight end, dives for a 15-yard gain. However, not the first down because of the previous flag.
So 2nd and 5, still running with 5 receivers.
Graf here rolling towards his left. Has the middle open, maybe. Nope. Middle linebacker quick to jump in on it. Was the right fold, and that's just overthrown. DE pressured him real quick there.
Amazing pressure. Now it's 3rd and 5 after the incompletion on the throwaway. Honestly
He
bailed out by
plays it
that
right
new
after the hike.
play. That would have been double blocking, I'm assuming. I think the O-line's back, but I'm not sure. Still
The
waiting.
online continues to be AFK. Midfield just comes back on it. He might be open. Nope. Middle linebacker jumping in on it. And he throws into double coverage as both the deep left and the short left. A
A
good
great
read on it.
swat. 2 back-to-back incompletions. You can tell without his starting O-line, they've already started to shamble. Hopefully they can get
Fourth
something
and
going
5
there.
here. Very crucial. Throwing it up. And it is caught. That DB was burnt. I don't know if that was a deep left's fault or if that was the short's fault. But I mean, with 5 receivers on the field, I don't think you can just let up something that big. McGrath here has his comeback chances alive as the DEs pressure him.
And the receiver just got absolutely super flexed or whatever that wrestling move is. But he just got drop kicked basically. Incomplete pass, 2nd and goal from the 10.
All right, the O-line is back, so now we're back into an 8v8. This time throws it to the back end zone. It is a touchdown. We've seen that 4 times already. A back end zone touchdown pass. As Graf shrinks down the lead to a 2 possession lead.
And
Yes,
as you
sir.
can see,
61.
well, they're going for 2. As you can see, the moment the O-line gets back, their offense is already back together.
Moment the O-line gets back, he's AFK again.
I
As
think they have 9
Graf quick
now.
hikes it.
They have
Oh,
gotten
yeah,
an
you're
extra
right.
player. So they still have a backup
Graf the
O-line
Benjamin.
in, but
Technically still an
Definitely
88
has
because
helped
one of
them.
the O-line's not moving. One of the players is not moving, so
Let's see if they will
they're gonna
bench
have to
him
bench one.
any minute now.
Oh, he's still AFK there. I think should just bench that guy.
And they bench someone
Well,
and
they
I
do end up benching him. And the midfold seems to be open, but no, MV Core throws the LOS for a 14-yard gain. LOS has been thrown to a lot of times.
think the short was confused there. His deep was on the fold and the free safety was on his streak. The MLB and the short need to figure it out on this side.
MV Core throws it to the midfold as he kneels for a 30-yard gain. First down. There's a player offsides, so they had to new play it. As NV Core takes a mid split and rolls back right away, throws to the right corner, but it is overthrown.
And a score update from the Wilmington and Seattle game. It is 34-20, and Wilmington is still in the lead.
Now NV Core is rolling towards his left side, pressured, and he is sacked for an 18-yard loss. Just what San Antonio needs for a
As we hit
defensive
the
stop,
fourth quarter,
possibly.
it is 3rd and 33. They are on the 50.
And the O-line is stacking on him.
MV needs a big gain here.
He's pressured again, but the O-line, quickly
He escapes.
blocking the other guy. And what will NV Core do here? He throws it to the midfold, and it is swatted. Oh, caught again! I think that was by the LOS receiver.
A
That
great
LOS
job
receiver gets
not
his 11th catch.
giving up on the play. And the play would have been called dead and they would have been forced to punt, but instead they got a great bailout there, honestly.
LOS receiver thrown to again, but this time he is popped.
You know, you can't catch them all, especially when you're hit on the throw. Or hit on the catch, sorry.
The NV Core goes up and throws to the same LOS again for a 10-yard gain.
3rd and goal from the 4. I'm sure it's going to be a quick play. Maybe the Gunther.
Maybe to the LOS again. Who knows, but it's thrown as a lob back end zone. And what will NV Core do here? Because, he's going for the touchdown. I was about to say if he went for the field goal and got it, it would have been a 3-score lead, but no. He's going to do a harder piece of work for same amount of possession score. And he will go for it, as there are 2 blockers. There are 3 rushers here. Kind of getting pressure. Holy shit.
What a voice crack.
And sorry, I'm losing my voice here, but great sack here by the D end as NV Core
I'm not sure
gets
what
turned
the
over.
idea was there from Core. Maybe just trying to milk out some clock. Didn't have much options, but winds up in a sack and a turnover.
And the LOS thrown to 6-yard gain. See if Graf can come back by scoring on this drive. He can 4th and 25 after he scores, since it's the 4th quarter. And he throws it up to the midfield, who continued to streak, but I think it's slightly over. 3 minutes and 16 seconds left in this 4th
Honestly,
quarter.
a bit misled from the route of the receiver there. They need 2 yards to be able to go for it on 4th down. An incompletion would be devastating.
Throws a comeback to get the first down and more as he gets across midfield to go out of bounds. 18-yard gain.
Into Fayetteville's territory. A great play there. Keeps the drive alive.
As the right fold open, he will throw it, but what is that? Holy, and another voice crack by me. I'm sorry. I was sick today. Pretty sick. All right. Rolling back here. Has his midfield open. He does throw it. I don't know where the MLB is at. Non-existent there.
I kind of thought he was on the LOS, but that was the other short. I'm pretty sure. I'm not sure.
The MLB was on the street for some reason. As the left foot is open, legal touch.
I think he just went a bit too far out of bounds for an completion there. Winds up a legal touch. Just it's a bit too far out of bounds for the receiver.
Going towards the left side. He has the right corner open. He does throw it. And it is swatted. He had thrown it a little earlier. It might have been successful. Instead, it's a
That's
3rd and 15.
possibly two swats.
He gets the DB to jump after the pump fake. What a smart play there by Graf. Just amazing.
A great way to play it by the defender to at least get the tackle and prevent a touchdown, but not much you can do without your jump.
Goes back end zone for the touchdown. And now it's just a two possession game. Go for 2 to make it a 1 possession game. And they are forced to go for 2. I think that's Football Fusion 3 rules. Does not take the screen. He just takes the run. Graf gets the 2-point conversion. Has the option to take the 4th and 25. Will he take it?
They called it in the chat. Just not
Yes, he will.
an MM on the big screen. But Graf, no tight end is the rule here. You have an O-line. I'm assuming it's just going to be 2 rushers. So it just looks like it's going to be a one-on-one on the O-line and a defensive end. And the quarterback scrambles. And a pass.
Blocks from the O-line here. Forced to throw it. What the heck? 3 people missed that. I don't know what is happening there.
Honestly, a bit off target for the first receiver. The defender just wasn't ready for it. And then the third receiver wasn't expecting any of them to miss it. Winds up incomplete.
Now, NV Core throws to his tight end. Failed hit stick. Tight end going back, and he gets the 13-yard gain eventually.
That's some of Gunther's first action tonight, other than on the defensive side of the ball. And gets a good gain there. And Core is milking out this clock as much as possible before he hikes it.
Very smooth time control here. He hikes at the 1 second left of the violation, shot clock violation. And it's thrown to the hold, I'm pretty sure that is. Does a comeback.
A 1-minute warning is going to save a timeout from the San Antonio defense.
However, San Antonio is just 7 yards away from a touchdown.
Fayetteville's correction.
Takes the handoff, and he's sacked. But now that's continues to milk out the clock here.
Timeout called by Graf Dog, the defensive captain and offensive captain tonight.
Throws it up. It's swatted. This is now 3rd and goal. And it also stops the clock.
Saves the timeout from being called. They just need 2 swat. Actually, 1 swat. Actually, no, 2 swats right here. Or Fayetteville to go for a field goal to extend the lead, but I'm not sure that's going to happen.
I would hope they would go for the field goal to try to secure the win. And it is thrown for a touchdown.
That almost got intercepted.
To score 2 touchdowns. I don't know if he can pull it off.
On the
touchdown.
Pretty
cool if he did.
And it's like 14th catch of the night or something. And the PAT's good. 2-score game. Graf Dog with
lead.
2 timeouts. 43 seconds. 1 4th and 25. Needs 2 touchdowns. And gets up to the 28-yard line.
38 seconds to score a touchdown. Go for 4th and 25 and score a touchdown again. Will Graf do it? We'll see. As he is pressured to the left corner. Throws it up deep. Immediately trying to get the touchdown. This is a toss, and the receiver comes down with it for a 72-yard touchdown. I think that's the longest play of the game, barely beating Envy Core's 70-yard play from earlier. As Clutchy gets his third touchdown of the night.
I believe that
It's
is
very
two pass
crucial
teammates.
here that they get the 2-point conversion. If they don't, it's still a 2 possession lead, and he is pushed back so far with no O-line to help him. He throws it to the corner and it is swatted away. He still has an option to go for fourth, but now it just gets harder. Practically the same thing like last time. There was a 2-possession lead. Still
Now
a
they're
2-possession lead.
only 23 seconds down. And let's see.
He's pressured to his right side this time. His Graf just throws it up again. Fayetteville looking to swat. And it is a touchdown again by San Antonio. Cut the lead down to 3.
Honestly, if they got that 2 point, that would have been absolutely huge for the San Antonio team. And he low-key angled there. But
But
I don't know.
instead,
It looked like he got a boost instead, but I'm not sure.
PAT is no good, so they can't just go for a field goal to try and win it for the drive.
All right, they
Best
need
they
this
could do is
fourth and
tie if they did
25
that.
to have any types of hopes and dreams. They've got 11 seconds. They can go for a field goal to tie the game and send it to overtime. And if not, they will need to go for a touchdown to win the game. Anything else is just an absolute loss for them.
Goes it to his right foot and is out of bounds. I did not think he was going to catch that. And now they're going for the field goal. This is a very long field goal for overtime.
And
And
their
they
own
call
team
timeout.
ices them. I
Yep.
guess they
Not
got
not
the
to
wrong
not to ice, I
kicker.
think, but to change the kicker.
Yeah,
So I guess
send a
that's
new
not really
kicker
an
out
ice,
there.
but
Trotting the special teams unit out there. And an update on the Wilmington and Seattle game. 53-34, Wilmington is winning, and they're going for 2 as we
long.
get ready for the kick.
For the overtime, and it looks good. It is good. 42-42. As clock runs out, we have an overtime.
And just a reminder
Fayetteville
on the new
versus San Antonio.
rules in the Football Fusion 3 game, it is every team will get a possession after a touchdown. So a touchdown does not win you a game here. You will need to get defensive stops and score. So it is better to get the ball second so that if you get a stop, you can win the game. But you need to just score if you're on offense. And they
Kneels
need it
it.
at the 24-yard line.
Andy Core starting with the ball. It's overtime.
And no DE pressure as all day.
The DE just like paused. I think the server's lagging. And he slides for a 12-yard gain. I think everyone lagged right there. The mid split rolls back. Midfold is kind of open here. Oh, the MLB fully commits to it as he throws the LOS. Is super open. He could have kept going there, but he thought there was a DB right behind him, so he kneeled it real quick for the first down. Envy Core goes to his LOS again. 10-yard gain. That is his 15th catch of the day. LOS is just getting fed. Sorry.
Fayetteville not looking to
That
back down. They need something.
fold might be open here. Nope. He's not throw it. He could throw it. And he does throw the left fold. It's over. As Envy Core was kind of pressured there by the 2 DEs cornering him. 3rd and 5 here. Core throws his right fold. It is caught for a 24-yard gain near the red zone.
First down. And Envy Core.
Goes his tight end. 7-yard gain. Making it a 2nd and 8.
And the Wilmington Seattle game just finished. And I'll give you guys the score in just a minute.
Throws it to the back end zone. And it is a touchdown by Lecture Me QT, which he gets his third touchdown, I'm pretty sure. Yes, that is his third touchdown. The game, as this is the first points of the overtime, might be the only if NV Core's team can make a stop. Sorry, Fayetteville. They're changing up the formation. Likes the ball. Throws it to the back end zone. Different receiver. Can't tell who that is. But instead of a 7-point lead in this overtime, it's now an 8-point lead as Graf, the one-game quarterback. Team is forced to take it out. And they will be set up at the 15-yard line.
All right. San Antonio needs 8 points, which means they need a touchdown and the 2-point conversion just to have a chance in the game. Otherwise, they'll be sent home.
Goes to that right fold. The DB commits too much to it as he gives him a load of yards after catch. He is now in the red zone.
A red zone after one play there. The defender just playing a bit too, I don't know, committed too much for the ball while he had
Just
other
attacked too
things to
much
worry
there.
about.
And miscommunication here a little bit by the receiver and the QB.
Final
As it
score:
is an incomplete.
Wilmington and Seattle game was 55-34. Wilmington wins and Seattle goes. All right, Seattle loses. Anyways, back to our game.
Likes it. Rolling back. Goes to the back end zone. It is caught for a touchdown. Now
Now
wait a
this,
minute.
yes. This is what I'm waiting for. I was about to say it if you weren't. This does not mean they have tied the game or won it yet. They need the 2-point just to stay in the game. If they don't get
If you've
this,
been watching this game, they are bad on the 2-point conversion today, and they get it. So I'm pretty sure this overtime just continues. 50-50. Oh, a draw?
and they're gonna tie.
You get a
Even
draw?
though it's, yeah, if it hits overtime too, it's a draw.
Oh shoot, I did not know that.
So they tie at 50-50. Honestly, with the new overtime update, I've seen a lot of ties recently. And here's another one. So the game will conclude at 50-50. Just an absolute cinema game. I wish there was more. But it looks like that's going to have to be it tonight. From your SSN leader, Forla Shashi. And I'm right next to Mr. Gio. And we are thanking you for
Oh, what's up,
watching any point of the game. And we wish you guys a great night. Once again, it was a draw. Game is over. And we appreciate you for watching. And everyone have a great night. Appreciate it.
Good night, guys.